Hi guys, so today I'm going to make another project using the Truly Yours collection from Spellbinders. I do have these two sets here. I'll have the links in the description box. These were sent from Spellbinders free of charge for my review, and of course all I paintings are my own. And the links I'll have in the description box are affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were to purchase items through those links. So I have these. I have some foil plates that go along with this set, and then we tried out the little couture dress, which was super adorable. But today what I'm going to do, since it is Friday, I usually like doing Freeform Friday on Fridays. I want to make a shaped card. So I think I already pulled out some colors here. I have a pearlescent pink paper, I have a pearlescent kind of blue paper, and then just a white paper for the actual card base. And then I took a couple little items from this month's card kit, which are these pieces here. I think they're going to look really cute together. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's make our card base. And I just kind of wanted to mix and match like soft colors and just have some fun with it. So I'm going to take the largest die from this set. We are going to use the inlay, and I believe that's all we're going to use from this set. And I've decided, let's mix and match the shapes, right? So we have this square, but we also have these pretty little circles, and I was going to use this big one. I think I'm going to end up with this little guy, though. So we're going to use this guy. And so to make our card base, all I'm going to do is, I could have just folded this already, but you can fold it in half however you like to save paper. Actually, what I'll do is trim this down, and I think, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna trim it this way real quick. This is just some heavy-duty white cardstock. And you can take a moment to actually score it if you like. I am going to just eyeball this one. And to make a shaped card easy enough, all you're going to do is just literally leave a little portion of this cutting line off of your card base. So if you look through here, you can see it's going to nick a little bit there, and that's kind of what I want. I still want quite a bit of the shape to be on the card. I don't want to completely take that top part off. And so that your card will actually stay together. We're not trying to just cut it off or leave a whole bunch off. You just got to work at it or see what it is that you prefer. So I think right there is pretty good for me. And I should probably get this going before I do that, because what happens is it moves. So let me look at it again. And I'm leaving a little bit of the roundness off there. Probably about there. And I'm just going to run this through my die cutting machine. And I'll be right back. Okay, and here we go. I'm just going to remove this carefully. Just one side, and the other side I had a little less. I did put another little piece of tape on there because I just wanted to make sure it was going to stay on there really well. And there is our card. Now, I did say a shaped card, and I do also want to make it an easel card, so we'll talk about that in just a minute. But you see how those pieces there stay together? That's what's going to keep your card together. So there's that. And then I think I'm going to cut this out of this pink paper. So again, cut edge facing down. And on this one, we're going to do it both at the same time. I believe they fit together. Yeah, that way it gets cut at the same time. But if you want to do the die cut and then do the insert portion, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it all at once. But when you do that all at once, make sure everything's lined up the way you want it. And make sure to use plenty of tape so it doesn't move. You don't want your dies to shift. I think this is going to be really sweet and pretty quick. Let's see here. I'll make sure that's where I want. Something like that. I'll trim this down, run that through my die cutting machine, and then from the blue paper I'll just cut this little guy out, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. So we have these guys I started peeling, just not waste your time while I peel that carefully. So pretty. Again, if you want to run this through an embossing, if you have an embossing option, you would have more of a ridge here. So pretty. So there's a couple options. When we do the easel, again, we can just do a shaped card just like this, put this on top, it looks lovely, your recipient opens it. But with the easel card, we're going to fold part of that. So now you're going to see through these little holes, but then down here it's white, so do you want to back it in white paper? We'll make that decision in just a minute. And then I have this little guy. So let me clean up, you know, take all these little extra bits and clean up around here and get a scoring tool, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our pieces, and now I'm just gonna pop that on there and then add a couple other layers, and there's our sweet card. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's see how big this is. This is 4 inches, like from here to here. So it's a nice 4-inch square. What I'm gonna do is score it at right at 2 inches, I guess, right at that bend there, or where it kind of pokes out. There's that. Spam call. Let me put that into voicemail. Okay. And then we're just gonna fold that. So now we have our easel card, so your card is going to stand up like this. And like I said, so you have that clear area, which I think is actually really cool. You know, it just adds to the charm of an easel card. Now, if you made your card base and you didn't really like the way this looks back here, because it's very much the shape, it looks really great, then, you know, just cut yourself out another one just like this of whatever paper you like if you want to do another one in white. And then I would glue that behind this guy. And then glue those pieces the way I'm going to do it right now. So that's up to you, of course. But I'm just going to glue it down like that. Let me put this stuff away and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is just, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down and just build up my card here. But if you want to build up your card base and then stick it to this, that's, you know, up to you. So I'm going to put the glue on here. Kind of within the edge, because as you can see those little dots, I don't want the glue to seep out of those areas. So I'm going to put this here as much as I can. So I'm kind of leaving a space in this area because of this. And I'm just going to place this right on top. And I'll just hold it. Just make sure you're not gluing the two things together, the top and the bottom. You just want this little area to glue. How pretty. So soft. Okay. And then we have this next piece. Now you can put this piece flat. I'm going to pop up these little pieces from Wild Hello. Again, that's this month's card kit there at Spellbinders. I'll have the links for all of it. And I'm just going to place this on here. So if you want to pop this up and then pop this up, or leave that flat, pop this up, you know, however it is that you want to do it. I think I'm going to build this up and I'm going to pop this up, I think. So I'm just going to take this out. And I chose a few different things to bring in that blue and the pink and things. And I mean, this kit just really has all those colors. So I'm going to use the Happy Birthday. And this, I think, I'm going to use to keep our easel from falling down, right? To keep it up. So I'll have that right now. What I'm going to do is use a little twine just to bring that blue in to this tag. And just a simple little piece like this, and you can tie it in a bow however you like. I'm just going to pop it through. Let's go this way this time. So just making a loop, popping it through the back, and then I'm going to pull it up right here. And you can leave it just like that. You know, do whatever it is that you would like to do with the little ends. Oopsie. I'm going to do something like that. Since I'm going to pop up the whole thing, I'm going to just glue this down for now. And since it's a circle, you can just glue it down however, because you're going to manipulate this however you like. It's going to be something like that, I think. And if I have it there and I have that popped up, I'm going to go ahead and put some dimension on the back of this and some dimension on the back of this, and I'll be right back. Okay. So I just got some dimensionals on the back of this. I'm just kind of eyeballing that. And then I have my Happy Birthday also with some dimensional. And I'll put it straight, but I mean, you can do some jaunty angles with that if you like. I just like to, if something's already offset, I put the other thing kind of straight, you know, just to be a little different there. And then we have our easel card that should go like this. And so however far back you want your easel, I'm just going to take this little guy. If you want to put some more, you know, maybe I should. Oh, you know what? Let me get a pink color. Let me see if I have a pink color. This one's a little brighter pink than I would go with, but it's here. So I'm just going to cut that off and put a little guy on here. How did I do it last time? I went backwards, did I? So they do look different depending on if you start from the back to the front or the front to the back, however you like. There's one way I prefer, but right now I'm just putting it on here. Oh. This specific twine's a little hard to work with because it has that little gold fleck that does its own thing. So, yeah, I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. I might even just cut that gold away. And take the back off that. And then you can just judge where do you want it, how far back do you want your easel to stay. And I think that's about good right there. Maybe move it over just a little bit this way. And there it is, guys, a Freeform Friday, easily done. I like the mixing of the two different shapes. However you like, you know, I was going to go with the bigger one initially. I think that would look really lovely too, because all it is sticking out behind it are these little guys. And you have that larger shape in there if you want to use that, however you like to do it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the link in the description box for you. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. And, you know, plenty of space to write your little message, which a lot of times when we make cards, that part is lacking, isn't it? So I like that you do have the space to do that. Cute little easel. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.